he's emailed me happy birthday consistently every year. I feel really conflicted after seeing all of that. I mean, I talked about this before. He was like literally like my hero growing up, and I just hated how he was like my favorite in the beginning and how he like did a 180 it felt afterwards.
Hey, do you want me there? I can be there when this all goes down. I can let him know. It's like, hey, I'll be the one yelling at her now.
What are you saying?
Hey everyone, welcome to a newest episode of We Were Fighting Before This. And today our topic is gonna be why we hate pickleball players. I'm joined by my co-host Yvonne and my pickleball hating producer Chelsea. How you doing, Chelsea?
Yeah, how are you doing, Chelsea?
Oh my god.
I saw that you've been getting some DMs from pickleball players, and do you get DMs from tennis players going like, hey, you tell him, sis, preach, clock that tee?
No, but I do get pickleballers in my DM. Please don't DM me. Like, this is not an open invite to chat about pickleball. Hey, if you play pickleball once again, I have no issue. It's totally cool. I saw that everyone was like sending me the Dink movie, the show on Apple TV. Looks like a pickleball movie. They're asking me for my thoughts, and I watched the trailer, and it's quite accurate. It's retired or about to be. No, it's a pro player, and he's
pro tennis player.
Pro tennis player, yes. And unfortunately, because of injury, now he's got to play pickleball. He's playing with the retirement home people. It looks like a friendly movie. It's so good. So I will not be watching the movie, but it's fine. You don't need my support, first off. Yeah, I'm not going to, it's fine.
I feel like whatever you're trying to do against pickleball players, Chelsea, it's working, because there's a comment here that you screenshotted to us, actually, that thanks to Chelsea, I quit the only sport I ever practiced, pickleball. I didn't want to feel like a nuisance to tennis players.
Hey, good work, Chelsea. One person at a time. We shamed them out of playing pickleball.
Of a pickleball player, one at a time.
I never shamed anyone. If you feel shamed,
no,
if that individual, yes, yo, if I apologize if you feel shamed, but don't feel like whatever I say needs to be incorporated into your life, okay? We can move forward from this. I have some topics prepared.
Are you nervous right before you drop these topics and ask these questions?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is this like, oh God, I hope they engage with it, or I hope it's a good question?
I feel like maybe because the ice has been broken a little bit, that we are able to now go into them more.
I'm excited for these questions.
I'm excited for Toast trying to analyze Chelsea.
Yvonne, I was watching your TikTok yesterday night. I know you shared some news. Did you want to talk about it on the podcast?
Yeah. Toast is living his best life. He has no idea what's happened. One day, there's been sometimes people who try to hack into my accounts. So the other day, I think I got a notification it was so random, like my LinkedIn. And so I try to see okay, I'm going to two-factor my LinkedIn. If it's not already, I check. It links me to my super old email, my first email. And so I go back to that email, and then I check my emails there, and I see near the top, for some reason it shows relevance or something instead of order, actually. But I see an email from my dad. It was a happy birthday email. And so I was like, what the heck? He's emailed me? And then I search up his email in the search bar, and I see that he's emailed me happy birthday consistently every year since 2018. And he missed 1 year, is random. He missed 2019. I don't know what happened that year, but every other year has been happy birthday. And the one that made me really sad was it was the year that my grandma passed away. I was devastated that my grandma passed away, because she was the one I was closest to, and I couldn't go back to Calgary during that time because it was during COVID. And then he sends me an email, and the title of it is and then I open it and it says hey Yvonne, grandma passed away. I love you. And that was it. And that made me I think that was really tough. And I feel really conflicted after seeing all of that, because I think for a long time I've made peace with pretty much never talking to him again. Although I've had thoughts, very occasional, of like, should I reconnect with him? Not necessarily as in like have a good relationship, but there are parts of me that almost want to be like, hey, I didn't appreciate a lot of the things that you did, because back then I wasn't as vocal, or wasn't also very coherent of like how I felt about the situation. And now I feel like I'm more confident and like have a lot of time where like I've thought about it and know what I would say, versus when I was like way younger, right? But I just never like really done that. And then I see all these emails and I'm like, I don't know, like it's conflicting, because I feel like I could get past some things. Almost like I could even get past him cheating on my mom. Could almost get past maybe even like a lot of the ways he's like made me feel. But I would say the harder thing to get past is the domestic violence that's happened, because I feel like that's so severe and that's so heavy to me that like I don't know how to forgive you for that, if that makes sense. Like other things almost feel like they're possibly forgivable ish. But that's a tough one.
It's kind of like when you said, oh, he's been emailing me all these years. Reminds me of those like cliche romance movies where they open the box. It's like, oh, my grandma wrote to me every year and sent something every year.
Yeah.
How did you feel? I guess, I mean, I'm sure it's confusing and complicated. Do you think it was like a positive feeling or like a negative feeling when you found out that he's been writing every year?
It was definitely more, it felt positive and sad at the same time. Positive in the sense of like, oh, he actually still, it feels like he cares, and that he's been thinking of me all the time when it's like my birthday. Which is something that like growing up he's always has made a major emphasis on. I think I mentioned before in the older podcast, where like the reason why it hurt so much growing up was because he had always made my birthday like a very important like day or event. It's either organizing like a birthday party, or like inviting my friends over with like a clown and like doing little performances, and like or a little party with like family and stuff. And then it was really hurtful because he was one year told me like he couldn't be there for my birthday, when he was the one who put so much emphasis on it all throughout these years. So that made me feel like, wow, you're really just, not only that, but he wasn't there on my birthday so that he could be in China to like cheat on my mom. You know what I mean? Like that's like the extra, like, what are you doing? And like you're putting these your selfishness and like other people before us and before me, when you like made me feel so important. Yeah, so I don't know. I also like, is it selfish because he like wants someone now at his old age to like reconnect with me at the same time? So yeah, I'm not sure.
What, I guess, like what do you want, right? Do you feel pressure from feeling like what? Because he did a lot of bad things. It's like on paper, I shouldn't engage, or like he did these bad things, so he doesn't deserve X. Is that coming in conflict with like, well, at the end of the day, he's also my dad, and it's not that straightforward. Like he's still your dad who did show up in specific ways while simultaneously like did such horrible things to your mother?
Yeah. Like I think, thinking about it, I think I would try to message or see him again, just have like a conversation. I don't know what the conversation would like end up. But I think as more adult me, I would like to be able to convey how I felt throughout the years, and that would be more for me. And I would feel sad if like he suddenly passed away and I never ever got to like have one last conversation with him. I mean, and to be fair, like he did give me like a really good childhood. Like I would say, I mean, I talked about this before. He was like literally like my hero growing up, you know? He like gave me toys. He gave me so much. Like he made things fun for me. He played basketball with me. Like a lot of the things I liked. But I just hated how he was like my favorite in the beginning and how he like did a 180 it felt afterwards.
I'm so sorry. Well, I know this is not an easy conversation to be had. I think the fact that you shared with, on the initial video and what you're sharing now, I know it's really real because you just found out last night, right?
Yeah, I found out a bit ago, sort of, like, but I think I was just like trying to think about it, and I feel like so when I sort of post things, it feels like I like to put things into the void where we can all like relate and feel the same way. And it's like somewhat healing. I don't know. But that's just my I didn't think that much into it, honestly.
Sounds like no matter what, you want to have a conversation with him. It's so hard to say what outcome is going to be a good outcome, like if a good outcome is even possible. But I think from the way you talk about it, you're going to feel some type of way if you go the rest of your life never talking to him at least one more time.
Yeah.
What would you want to say to him?
Like, it's not exactly giving him a piece of my mind, but it sort of is. It's like, I think we had one dinner that was like our last real conversation, and it was him talking about how him and my mom had problems and stuff, which is why like a lot of things happened, and he was very just not specific and obviously just went very general in what he was discussing with me. And I think this was when I was still in university. And so I remember thinking back then, like, I didn't really agree with it, but I had a lot of trouble saying that to him. I don't know. It's like you just feel small and you feel like you're not confident in speaking. And also you're just like absorbing everything that's being said to you at that moment. Now, feeling a lot more grown and obviously having more thoughts with the years, like I think I would want to tell him like you can't blame mom for like being the reason, or your relationship for being the reason you cheated on her. You can't, like, you never took accountability for the way you were with us, and you had absolutely no ever good reason for ever being physically violent with her, and like just calling him out basically on all these things. And I think I just have no idea if he ever knew like what he did was that wrong or detrimental. I don't know. I like to say those things. He also like hated back then, never let me swear. Like I remember I had a friend on MSN Messenger who like was talking to me and he swore in his sentence and he made me remove that friend. I would like to just swear just for spite almost. A little bit. That was a troll thing. But like I don't know. That's roughly what I would like to say. And also just I guess see what if he's grown or like changed at all about anything.
Mm-hmm. So you would be doing this more for yourself than feeling bad for him, right?
Yeah.
You wanna. Okay, I think that's really important because like if you're doing this for him, you're kind of like not doing it for yourself, trying to make him feel better. But it feels like this is something that's important to you. When you say give him a piece of my mind, I guess it sounds like when you last spoke with him, did he try and make it sound like, oh, you and my mom just see things differently? There are these reasons why things didn't work out. Like, did he take accountability for cheating on her or hitting her?
No, I think that was the thing. He never like said any of those things. He didn't even say that he cheated on her. He just gave me a spiel of, yeah, we had our differences or we would fight, etc. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for him to get to the part where he's taking accountability, and that didn't really happen. But I was very avoidant with talking about problems in our family. I was avoidant because everything about it was negative or felt negative. Even my mom, when she would come to me and she was the one who got like physically abused, right? And she would come to me and she would have me take photos of like her bruises and her injuries in case you need to use it in court or like anything. And so I remember like, and this obviously wasn't right, but like feeling like, oh my God, like I obviously felt empathy for her and everything, but like I didn't want to do it. It just felt difficult as a teenage kid for me to do. And I wanted to have no part in this like crazy thing they got going on with the divorce and like what you needed to do to fight against the other person for it. Like it was just so much. I remember like my mom would call, my dad would call. I never pick up their calls when I'm out with friends because and then my friends would ask me like, hey, you're not going to pick that up. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And so like, yeah, extremely avoidant. So even when I was talking to when my dad was talking to me, I wasn't comfortable like diving into everything because I just, again, like just didn't really want to have like it go any deeper, crazier at that time. Yeah.
Where's your dad right now?
I don't know. There's a random thing that was kind of weird. My mom was like, "Oh, your dad wants to leave a house in Thailand for you." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Why does he have a house in Thailand? That's like so random."
Have you talked to your mom about all of this?
No, I haven't. It's my mom would literally support anything that I wanted to do, I'm pretty sure, but I just haven't like brought it up because when I'm with her, I actually don't even think about it. I don't think about this often, which is why I think it's much more emotional in this moment, is because throughout like the past 10 years, I've not really thought about my dad frequently at all. Like I've been lost in the sauce working. I've been here like enjoying things and even when things are difficult, like I don't think about him. Like he's not someone that I lean on or like have any type of attachment to. And so he would only pop up every so often, like in ways of like I'm at a wedding and I see that I mentioned before, like someone's dad is walking their daughter down the aisle, and I'm like, well, I wish I had that type of relationship with my dad, but I simply don't think that. I don't even know if I would ever even want my dad at my wedding, right? So it's like instances like that where I will think of him. Or I will say, because this has happened like a little bit more recently here and there, but still not that often, it's just something that I view right now as like a task. Like if I ever go back to Calgary, not including the time that we're going this time, but if I ever go to Calgary, like our next trip, I would have to like remind myself to like reach out to him because there's a chance I could also forget.
I think even just giving him a piece of your mind would be, it would help, I imagine, just to get that off your chest, because it sounds like it's something, well, you don't actively thinking of, not something you actively think about, but like when you think about it, like he was a big part of your life and he kind of doesn't really fully understand, or like it feels like he doesn't fully understand how his actions like affected the entire family.
I would like to, just to, honestly, for curiosity too. Like I haven't seen him in so long. I wonder like what he's like now. Is he the same? There were things I didn't like about him. Is he still stubborn? Is he still like I don't know, sure in his thoughts and ways? A little curious about that.
Everyone's dealt cards in life, and it's just so unfortunate sometimes, like these are the ones that you have to just hold. And I'm sorry you had to go through and are going through this, but I really appreciate Yvonne sharing with us, because I feel like throughout this podcast, even when we recorded, I think it was like first few episodes, you opened up about your relationship with your dad. And it was, I read the comments back then, and it's, a lot of people could relate, to your story. So I really appreciate, you being brave enough to open up about this, and rather than keeping it private. Of course, your choice, but a lot of people I read in the TikTok comments were also relating and also like commenting their own stories with their parents. So Yeah, no, I'm sorry, these are the cards, but I believe the future is hopefully better. A lot of time has passed, and I hope time has healed, if not just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, on a day to day, I am like pretty fine. It's just like when something comes up, I think it's similar to a lot of people where like things can make you emotional. And I think this is just like one of those things here and there that can, but on a day to day, I'm like pretty good. I think, like, I want to say I've had a fairly positive outlook in life. And so, despite a lot of things, so thankfully, it's okay.
I think it'll definitely be good for you. Hey, as someone who's been yelled at by many women in my life, they usually feel a lot better after yelling at me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah. I mean, it depends on his reaction. Like, if I imagine it would be really annoying if he continued dodging, deflecting. But I think even then, if he does that, you can have that peace of mind of like, oh, you're kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like, you're still haven't changed. Or the other outcome is like it's like, yeah, nah, that was fucked up of me. Like, I didn't know how to handle X, Y, and Z. So I think either way, just knowing what's going on with him would be really helpful in navigating that situation.
Yeah. I also thought of something like another thing that's probably why I wasn't able to confront him at the time was because I was scared of him. Like, I think as a kid, you are in a way scared of your parent, or can be scared of your parent at times. And he was also the one who would play like the role of the parent of, he's usually typically chill with things, but if you ever like make him upset, that's when it's like, oh, that's bad. Like, he's normally not upset and you do upset him. And like, obviously I didn't have like financial freedom at the time. I was still living at home, and like yeah, but now I could do anything. I'm an adult and I have free will and I can live on my own, so I can say everything without fear.
Yes, queen. I agree. Yvonne is so inspiring to me. I'm like, look, honestly though, you should be so proud of like your accomplishments, where you've gotten. And I, again, can't imagine like what it was like during those moments, but you can always celebrate the achievements and the life you've had in the last 10 years. It's incredible. And you have had a great friend like Toast along the way.
Yvonne, hey, do you want me there? I can be there when this all goes down. And I can let him know, it's like, hey, I'll be the one yelling at her now.
What are you saying? Nah, you tag teaming. That'd be fucking crazy.
It's like, so how did you do it, sir? I'm trying to up my game.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess it's like, are you gonna reply? Because technically you have his email, right? The one he's been emailing you from.
Yeah, technically I do. I think his phone number is quite literally the same. One of his emails was like, hey, if you like ever call me, this is my phone number. Like, but his phone number has never changed. So I still never forgot it, because as a kid, you learn how to remember your parents' phone numbers. So it's like ingrained in me. But yeah, I have it. I could always call. I think, again, I don't want to talk to him more than I have to before that. I think like it would literally be I call him like when I'm about to visit, like the time frame, and then I'm like asking him if he is able to meet up in person for something, or like whatever, and then that's it.
Well, whenever you do it, we support mentally, physically from afar, or I can come give you a hug. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Even
you.
though I know it wasn't easy. It's just like you sharing your story, being here, present, to even like go through it. It's not easy. So proud of you. Regardless of like, again, what age you're at. I feel like people, they kind of assume like, maybe, the older you get, it gets easier. I don't think so. I think time heals, but
yeah,
sometimes like facing it forward, that's what you got to do. So
it's like easier, but it's different. Also harder in different ways. It's like it's easier when you're younger and you don't have to think about them like potentially dying and you never getting to speak to them again. So when I'm younger, I never thought like, damn, I gotta talk to my dad, you know, somewhat soon, or else I may never be able to. I could be avoidant. I could like not think about him. And honestly, it was great. It was totally fine. I didn't have anything weighing on me mentally. And then now as I'm older, it's like it's harder in the sense that like I do have to think more like what I would want in case something would happen. And so, yeah, harder, easier, different stages of life in different ways.
Well, keep us updated how we can continue to support you privately, publicly. Toast, any last remarks from you?
No. Hey, best of luck with that, pal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My questions seem like not appropriate. Like after
what is it?
Bust out the question.
I'm not gonna bust out the questions.
We have to hear the questions. You prepared. I want to hear what you prepared after that.
Maybe not questions, but we can talk about the ABB event that happened in SF in the Bay Area. Did you guys see on TikTok? People are chatting about it. The ABB event. And no ABBs showed up.
For their own event?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not familiar with the ABG. So also, ABB is Asian baby boy?
Yes.
I haven't heard of that term. Is that common?
Wait, so there was an event that was like, I think it's not common, but I think when they combine the two and make an event, they call it that.
Yeah, so basically a creator, I don't even know if I don't know actually what she does on the back end, but she posted online on TikTok, Facebook, and was saying, we're doing an ABB meetup. ABBs come out. And so when they posted the picture of everyone at the event, it wasn't ABGs. It was more like Asians. Because I think people were confused of like what makes an ABG and what makes an ABB.
Well, I did see a Twitter post about it, but that was, I think 3 months ago, like someone was doing that. And they posted like a selfie of a bunch of Asian girls, and then the Twitter discourse was, oh, none of these girls are ABGs. They're more SoCal tech bro Asian girls, which is different from ABG. Because ABGs like traditionally are not found in that space.
But what do you guys think? Like, do you think it's wrong to like consider them not ABGs, ABBs?
Yeah, I mean, because I think if it's like going to like a lookalike contest, but you don't look like the people at the lookalike contest. When I see like a very image, like a stereotypical image of like a ABG in my head, it's like maybe blonde hair, like false lashes, heavier makeup, and I don't know. And sometimes in front of an import car. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like that's more, this looks like a regular meetup.
Do you think, Toast, that you were ever close to being a Kevin Yuen?
Nah. I think appearance-wise, yes, just because like, ooh, I think some things are popular because there's some good things in there, right? Like the broccoli cut, people meme on it, but there are ways to look good in it. I have this, I'm not sure if girls experience this, but guys experience this all the time. When they go get a haircut and they pull up pictures of what the hair looks like, the problem is it's usually really attractive models.
Oh, that does happen.
So like you get the haircut to the barber and they're like, yeah, I mean, I can cut it like that, but I just want you to know this guy is hot as shit.
Did they say that?
And you're ugly as fuck. No, but like, you're not gonna turn out like the picture.
Yeah.
And I look at these pictures like, damn, these hairstyles look good. But it's like a big part of it's the hair. But it's also because he probably has single digit body fat percentage. He's got good facial hair and great skin, good lighting. And you come out, you get the haircut, and you look in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, I don't look as good in it. And it makes me really. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, and I'm super self-conscious. Sometimes it's like, hey, this is Jungkook from BTS with this haircut. Can I get a cut like that? And I know I'm not gonna look like Jungkook from BTS.
I think what I learned, because I've experienced stuff like that, where like in the past I've either gotten like clothes, or I've gotten like a type of hairstyle that's similar to someone that I was like, oh, this looks really good, and then on me it didn't look good, and then it clicked. It was like, you need to find people who are like you and how they style themselves. So like, someone for me would be like someone with a shorter torso and like kind of same body type or face, and then like how they do their hair or what makeup and all these things, and then you're like, oh, then that's a more accurate, I guess, like inspiration that you could take that would actually have a chance of also looking good on you.
I'm actually really self-conscious about my hair because I get so much comments on it. I think there was a comment last episode, hey, drop the side part, Toast. And then I did this food video with Sydney, and that day I mean, I don't do my hair. I don't ever do my hair. That day I just rolled out of bed, so it's just full on like this, like the emo look, right? Because my hair naturally side parts and it's long in the front, so it's just going straight past one side of my face. I'm not going for an emo look. I know this is not the early 90s and I'm not in high school. That's just the way my natural hair droops. And I get comments. The people have made tier lists of my haircuts. Like,
really?
And every time I get a haircut that's not great, everyone's like, "Ah, bro, why'd you cut your hair?" Because I stream, and like that's the part of my body I get the most comments on, and I get it because I don't do my hair. So you get such a wide range. I've been bald. I've permed my hair. I've got 2 block cut. I've got short hair. I got like wolf cut. I got long hair, and the thing is, I can't recreate one good haircut. Like I'm the kind of guy that goes to a barber and they cut my hair and I think it's ugly, and she asks, so what do you think? I said, it's great. Thank you.
Yep.
20% tip. All right. Bye-bye.
But have you had a haircut that you like and then you ask them to replicate what you had before?
I've only had one. And it was like a long haircut, but sometimes I hate having long hair because it gets really messy.
Yeah. But
it's kind of like that middle part. So the middle part is like a consistent guy haircut. Like it's very safe. Like you middle part it and then maybe you push it back a little bit. The problem with me is I'm a natural side parter. So when I go middle part, it feels really weird. And my hair just doesn't lean like that because it's been side parted for the last 20 something years. But the only time where I felt like, oh, this is an okay haircut is when it's a middle part pushed back and long in the back. Like kind of a mini wolf cut.
Yeah.
But I'm also super lazy and I get my hair cut once every 6 months. When you have an unkempt wolf cut, it becomes a mullet. So there was a period of time, it's like touching my shoulders in the back. And people say, why you got a mullet, bro? Shave out that rag doll on your head. So I can't ever go get a haircut with it being a haircut. Anyway, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, and I'm just praying to God. When I get a haircut, I'm just rolling the dice. I'm just like, it's a new person at a new location with a new style every single time. I just hope, I hope this one is good.
Oh, that brought up something so sad. So I visit Calgary a lot. I had this one hairstylist that I've always grown up with. Like, you know how finding a hairstylist is kind of like dating in a way. Like you find someone who's right for you, and it's very hard sometimes. Like someone who just, for me, the type of person is they're quick, they're good. I'm there for like less than 20 minutes. I'm in and I'm out, and that's it. And this guy that I used to go to, he's Cantonese. I went to him very often because he was so fast, did my layers, long hair, easy, boom, I'm in and I'm out. Perfect. And so every time I visit Calgary, I go to him. And then I find out the most devastating news through my YouTube comments of my vlog with him in it, that he had suddenly passed away. And I'm so sad about it because, like, I think about him and his daughter and everything. And it's like, and also his partner that he has a salon with, like, so this person that he's been business partners and friends with for like the past, literally, I think 20 plus years. And it was like a sudden death, and I was just devastated finding that through my YouTube comments.
It's such a small world that, like, because you vlogged your hair experience.
Yeah, because like he's always like, I love him because he's always like, oh, he recognizes me. I give him a call because I don't live in Calgary anymore, but he sees my phone number. He sees that it's like a different area code, and then he hears me. He's like, oh, it's you. Like he knows it's me every single time I go back. So like I've built what kind of felt like a bond with him in that way, where it's like I don't go back often, but I come back every like 3 months, 6 months. I call, he knows it's me through the phone. And then I always like leave a bigger tip as well because I don't visit as often. And he's like, great. And so I don't know, I'm just like sad about it. I found out I was like devastated.
Do you know if the salon's still open?
Yeah, the salon's still open. And I don't know if it's sad if I call, because the girl that is his partner also knows me through my phone number. So like if I call, she's gonna be like, oh, like Joey's not here anymore. And I'm gonna be like, she's gonna be sad, I feel, telling me that news. But I would go back to them just because it feels right to, I guess. I like maybe I get my hair cut from her now instead or something. But it just like dang, something that I used to be so consistent whenever I would be home in Calgary is no longer there anymore.
I'm so sorry, Yvonne. Hopefully, like, their shop can also recoup after their loss.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a topic. Chelsea, have you heard of Mecca Chameleon?
And that was one of the topics. Thank you. Okay, great.
So, Mecca Chameleon.
Yeah, talk about it. Toast, Yvonne. I know you guys it's a new game on the market.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. What's the vibe?
Do you get fed content for it?
Yeah, it's the top. It's literally,
really?
Yes. And I mean, obviously, like my feed for my personal page is different, but you guys are at the top. Like Jody, you, and everyone's like playing the game. I see it.
Toast is trying to ask you for his data. He's trying to collect to see if he can make Among Us 2.0 for himself.
I'm not trying to make Among Us 2.0. I'm also like super late to this. Like this was on my radar, but we were in this is all Sydney's fault.
What the fuck?
We were
You're in LA or what?
No, we were in LA because it came out one day before our birthday. So we couldn't play, but we went back and I still didn't play because I'm like, and I feel like Lily feels the same because when I talked to her about it, it's like, it's all right. And then she was also busy around that time. But it is like, I people message me about it a month ahead. It's like, hey, play this game. I'm like, oh, I mean, it has the potential, right? It's friend swap. Mm-hmm. So friend swap is the meta, has been the meta for the last 5 years. Like Among Us can be considered like the first big friend swap that made this genre even more popular. Like couch co-op games have always been a thing, but yeah, I asked Chelsea because I think Chelsea's a good temperature of like, okay, what is reaching not the public, but like the online public. And I think Chelsea, you fit under that umbrella. So if you're seeing it, that means like, oh, there is some
like more reach,
some spillage over.
Yeah, my Well, first off, my partner showed it to me because he doesn't watch streamers, right? But he'll watch you guys sometimes when he watches the pod. But he was watching, I think it was Jody's video, because I think Jody probably uploaded before you did, right, Toast? So he was like, oh, this is so funny. Like, this is such a funny game. Then I started catching TikToks on my personal account, and I was like, oh, interesting. And I was wondering when you were going to stream it. So when I saw you guys stream it a few days ago, I was like, amazing. Great. I can understand like why this is the feeling of maybe Among Us 2.0.
Yeah, like that comment you made it, which is like, oh, I wonder if Toast is gonna stream it. So I uploaded a video for it 3 days ago. I think it's at 800K, and I haven't uploaded it in a while. But like most of my videos reach around the 500K mark. Like even the Among Us one, which is the thing people watch me for. So for this one to hit 800K in 3 days, I was surprised. It definitely felt good. Like I've been struggling with imposter syndrome for like the last year. It's like, oh fuck, is my career just made by this one game? And I say this as another deception game like makes me like have a good video. I'm like, oh fuck, am I just that guy? Like, am I just
No, you know what's funny? I actually went down a small rabbit hole on your YouTube channel today because I saw it because you posted a video on Pokemon cards. So I like clicked on it and I was watching the video on the Pokemon cards. And then I was like looking at the videos and it's like interestingly, like every friend slop type of game that you have uploaded has done really well. It was like chained together, like sort of like chained together, sort of like what was the astronaut one?
oh Lethal
Yes,
Company?
Lethal Company, like that did well. And now like Mecca Chameleon's doing well. So I actually think you do well with these friend slop games.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm like
Yeah. Like I don't think it's just Among Us. I think in general it's like all these genres or this genre.
there's a class of YouTubers that's considered that. If you were around for the olden days, there's like Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth. The active groups are like this guy called Van Nos Gaming and these late 30-year-old guys. They just play games together and upload it. And I always thought like, oh wow, what a great setup, right? You're just playing with your boys every like a few times every week. You upload that and you make hella money, and that's like what I want. But also, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like, is that what people want from me? And like, am I that guy who plays games with my friends and it's funny because I try hard or we yell at each other and I bully someone or I try and create this big strategy? But it did make me feel some level of safety, like, oh, like this is a viral trend, but at least I was able to make good content out of it. I think if I uploaded this video of Mecca Chameleon and it did like 100K, which is like way below average, I would have packed it up. I'm like, yeah, that's enough for me. I get it. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. And because it did well, it's like, okay, a big part of it is virality, but also I must be doing something right? And I don't think it's just me. I think it's a lot of the people I play with, like Yvonne, Lily, Scara, Offline TV. Because we've been playing games with each other for 10 years now, right? It's like we have something here. And maybe it's something that I shouldn't give up on, because I think about giving up on it quite often, where it's like, oh man, maybe I should move on with my life. And it's not like I have to move on from this, like I can't do anything, but it's like, oh, people still like this. Like I thought about moving on from it because I thought people didn't like this. It's like, oh, this people don't want to watch off me and my friends play games, but I think they want to watch me and my friends play friend slop games. They don't want to watch me and my friends play League of Legends. They don't want to watch me and my friends play Valorant. They want us to play friend slop games.
Yeah.
And my hard thing is like finding people I really like have a good time creating content with, like this. Yvonne, Lily are they're my rocks when it comes to content, because we just have a good dynamic, and it usually involves me bullying them and them screaming at me in some way.
Well, that's what I saw. I was like, on channel, it's like you yelling at me. Why does it have 1 million views, huh? I was like, is this serious right now? But it's like the friend slop plus the combination of us all interacting together. Like, you fucking, like, and then people are like, where's part 2?
It's a good dynamic we have. And I, like, if I had things my way, it's just something we can do, like, into our 40s.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we can keep up with the Zoomer streamers. And I think streaming in itself it's a young man's game, just because the energy required.
Yep.
But I think as we age up, people still enjoy just a couple of homies playing games and it being chill.
I think there'll always be like a audience for that with us, because I don't know, I think our audience has aged up with us, you know, so like they're still a part of the internet that likes how we've played games or like streamed and everything. And I think the young can watch the young do the IRL streams and all that, whatever it is, and then like we still have a place for the other people, right?
I don't think this is an Among Us 2.0. They are updating the game,
Mm.
which is crazy because Among Us didn't update the game in like the 3 years they popped off. But I think it's got like maybe another week,
Mhm.
and maybe that's 2 more videos. It was just good feeling like, oh, maybe there's something there. Like
Yeah.
maybe I play more friend slop, and not every one of it needs to go super viral,
Yeah.
like Mecca Chameleon. But when it does every now and then, I can enjoy a jump in viewership for a little bit.
I will say when you said, because I believe it was on your stream, you said that, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be playing, like maybe this game pops up for another 2 weeks or something like that. I automatically thought, like, what are you talking about? Like, this is the stuff we want to see, you know? Like, I hope it continues for like a year or 6 months. I don't know. But when you said 2 weeks, I was like, wow, like, it was a bit sad because it was almost like putting out in existence that like we're only going to get 2 more videos. So that's where I'm like, I could speak for the people that don't don't watch games. It's easy to consume. Let me break it down. Like, it's easy to consume. When it pops up on TikTok, when it pops up on YouTube, I think why it's gone so big is it's no brainer, right? Just kind of like Among Us, where you just can sit back, relax, put it on the background, like Love Island, but now it's maybe like, you know, the game. It's like you don't have to think about it. I think League and Rift, you know, a lot of those other games, Dota.
Yes, Mom.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know the language. I don't understand. It seems so far fetched. Even when I was in there, I was like, I don't know. League's a lot, right? But you know, Mecca Chameleon and games like that, it's so easy to consume. So that's why when you said 2 weeks, I was like, 2 weeks.
It's just tough to like have this like longevity in those games because you constantly need updates. Like for Mecca Chameleon, I feel like you would need to put out constantly new maps because people are gonna have the similar ideas, or like there will be things that make it a little repetitive that will be hard to do because like how many times can someone hide in a painting? Sometimes, or like how many times can someone pretend to be like a flower pot, you know, that we're in a certain spot. So I think it's like requires like an insane amount of updates very frequently too, especially if you want streamers to keep doing it, because streamers stream every fucking day, that like new things get used up so fast.
My opinion, I'm like, hey, if Among Us lasted those many years, right? Any game like that kind of caliber, because hey, I played Among Us and I was like, I thought this was a mobile game. I thought maybe like 2 weeks. I thought 2 weeks, but then it lasted so long. So
yeah,
you never know.
I mean, Among Us was, I think, because it was like during COVID and it was, it depended on the lobby of people. Not that Mecca Chameleon doesn't, but it's like, I think there's more variance that you can have every single time with that.
Yeah. Among Us benefited from being like the first mover in a very different era. But that's what makes Mecca Chameleon so impressive. It's very short. Like the developers only took 3 months to make this, and they sold 7 million copies, which is like $40 million they made between 2 people, right? It's insane.
That's crazy.
But the concept is very well executed, and I frequent some like indie development subs, and they're like, everyone's so jealous. Like on one hand, it's like amazing, and on the other hand, it's like, fuck, why didn't I think of this? Why didn't I make this? I could have $40 million right now, because the concept it's so good. The technical implementation, it's a very janky game. It's like, oh yeah, this is Prop Hunt, which is a game that's been around for 30 years, where you disguise yourself as object. But the twist is you paint yourself instead of picking a random object. Oh my God. And that little change made them $40 million. Yep. And the virality is so good that anyone can see a TikTok of it. Like there's a white silhouette running around, and then they start painting themselves, and then someone just walks by, and then you can hear people talk. It's like within the first 5 seconds, you get it. It's just... We're in an era, like virality now compared to 7 years ago is so different, right?
Much harder to do.
Like Yvonne said, my feed is different because I watch my own YouTube video to look at it. And now I'm getting so much of my own videos recommended to me in the last 24 hours last week, no Disguised Toast video gets recommended. I'm getting recommended random ass Disguised Toast videos from years and years ago, and it's just completely changed my feed from one video. And I think that's what's happening here. It's like everyone's clicking Mecca Chameleon. Okay, push Disguised Toast video, push Disguised Toast video. So it's cool to see how you can leverage this new wave of like content serving, because it's only gotten smarter. Nowadays, you click one video and your entire feed changes. But yeah, I think this will last 2 weeks. But it has given me confidence of chasing. Okay, I should think about more friend slop, right? Even if it's not good, I should make a lobby with some of my friends and we just play this new game and try it out for one day. If it sucks, just upload the video. It's okay, and then we go move on to the next one and the next one.
Exactly that.
Maybe I'll take a bet. I think it'll last 4 to 6 months.
Mecca Chameleon?
Yeah, I think so.
No. Hell no. I'll take you on that bet.
You said 2 weeks,
wrong.
yeah. Well, we'll catch up in 2 weeks, see what the vibe is. Yvonne, you wanna put into this pool?
I unfortunately agree with Toast. I don't like agreeing with the
but
guy,
you guys
but
are
I
the
do.
players. We're the viewers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So that's
fair.
where I come from.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could still watch this for another. Listen,
Because when I'm playing it, I'm like, bro, everyone did this trick already.
Yeah.
Everyone hit as this object already. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I
it has to be like constant new maps or some ways to keep adding freshness to it, but it's very hard to keep up because streamers stream the crap out of things because they have nothing else to do sometimes.
okay, so 2 weekers. Okay, we'll be
Mhm.
we'll be catching up with this.
Are you opening Mecca Chameleon, bro?
I gotta open, bro. I'm 30 minutes late for a lobby. I gotta make my videos. That's okay. That's my problem. It's because I'm definitely feeling some level of burnt out, even though I've only been playing this 1 week.
Yeah.
And I'm doing some like really stupid shit in Mecca
Oh
Chameleon.
my god.
Like I'm not painting myself anymore. I'm just standing under the hunter. Because
Bro.
the hunter has a first person view. They don't look down,
Yeah.
right? So what I've been doing is I'm just standing under them, and as they move forward, I move forward with
That's
them.
crazy.
I think that's what people like to see, because I think a lot of people tune into my stuff is because I like doing stupid shit, but my chat gets so mad at me. Like when I get caught, they're like, "You fucking idiot! You
It's
dumbass!
not about
Why did you do that?"
though. You sometimes
And I get
do
so
it.
triggered. It's like, you fuck. What do you want me to do? You want me to go find the shadow
Yeah.
of a building and play myself black? It's like, okay, I win. Just what does that
Yeah.
do? Well, where's the fun in
Yeah,
that?
that's a
Oh my
boring
God.
way to win. Like, of course you can win, but you're trying to have fun with it.
Yeah, like what do you think's popping on the TikTok? It's not some dude who went into the shadows.
Yeah.
It's a guy who painted themselves as Spider-Man on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Right? It's the funny stuff.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, hopefully it does well for 4 more months. If it does well for 4 more months, I'll be so happy.
Mhm.
And I'll have a purpose to live again.
Oh, okay.
I know I've been talking about like finding purpose for a long time, and this has been the first time in a while where I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this for a couple of weeks. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening. Yvonne, thank you so much for sharing. I didn't know that was going on. Don't subscribe to your TikTok. It ain't personal.
Yeah, I hope you
I
feel
don't subscribe
bad.
to anyone. Why would I feel bad?
I don't know.
Also, why would you hope I feel
Just
bad?
hope that you do.
You know, you can't. How about you message me and say, hey, you know, some stuff came up, huh?
No,
Huh?
I'm avoidant.
Huh? Are you?
No.
Are you avoidant attachment style?
No, I'm actually
That's
secure
it.
attachment style.
Ladies, that's how you know I have high emotional EQ, because I know about the anxious and avoidant attachment style. It's how you know why? It's because I know how to use it against them in the future.
That's
Like once you put it into words of what's happening, you can weaponize it. Manipulative man, you need to get on therapy talk YouTube. This is what all the ladies are on.
Know it.
And once you get into that, you can make sense of what's happening.
Uh-huh.
So lesson number 1 is look up emotional attachment style. That's gonna do you some good.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more Patreon content, reminder that we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/we were fighting before this. our latest episode, Chelsea makes us answer the different countries in the world because of the World Cup. And I gotta say, we did pretty good. So if you want to check that out, please subscribe. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye. I feel like this is difficult.
What kind of dumbass question is this, huh?
He's a Patreon subscriber, so, like, be nice.
Bro, getting yelled at by me is probably what they pay for, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what's the point? Okay, yeah, to Yvonne's point, this is such a personal question.